So we have a rain garden interest form on our website. The QR code is here if you want to scan that. The first step is to submit this interest form. Let us know, where you're at, what you're interested in, if you're interested in a basescape or a rain garden. And then uh, we would do a desktop assessment. So evaluating your property, and Ibram, you can jump in if you want to share more about this.
Sure. Yeah. Once you fill out the form, it comes basically directly to me, where we will first do a desktop analysis, making sure you're in the watershed. But we'll also be looking at the location, kind of figuring out what watershed you're in, looking at the soils before we even come to the property, just to get a baseline understanding. And then most importantly, the topography. So how water moves across your property. Following the desktop analysis, I'll reach out to you. We'll set up a site visit. We'll schedule a site visit. I'll walk the property with you. You may have an area in mind. You may be, experiencing a perceived problem. And we'll address that. I'll also bring to your attention where water may be coming from. And based on that discussion, we'll choose a spot, and I'll run some calculations once I get back to the office to, again, kind of size it. Yeah, and we work with contractors to create these gardens as far as the installation of them, which includes the stone, the plants, the construction work, the mulch, everything that goes in the design work, everything that goes into making it a reality. Is a part of our rain garden and basescape program, that cost share program that I mentioned before. So I highly recommend you at least see if your property is viable for this program, because the market rate for this type of work is really only increasing. Can be quite costly, and beyond cost, it can be daunting. You want to do this kind of work, you want to be a part of positive action, but it's just like, where do I begin? Hopefully, when you come and work with us, we make it as easy as possible. And this is an image, literally, of sitting back and relaxing post installation, where we host workshops with the homeowners. So following an installation on a Saturday, we'll come back to your property, and you will at that point have invited your neighbors. We kind of open it up also to the community at large, our network, and people get to meet. It's really a nice kind of relaxing environment where you learn more about your watershed, and you get to see the garden in action. So if you haven't been to one of these, I recommend coming. We'll have plenty of opportunities this coming spring, summer, and fall.
And I also want to note that although the pacing of, the original desktop assessment, site assessment, planning out the timeline, um, that can take some time. However, the installation process is extremely quick. People are always surprised because, maybe you're on a wait list and then you get the site assessment, and then the day comes and those contractors get in there and they install the rain garden pretty much in one day, sometimes two. So the before process is really what takes time. The rain garden goes in like that, so it's always really amazing to see. Um, and that is the end of our presentation. I know we packed a ton of information in, but if you have questions, we've got some time. And then also feel free to reach out to Ibram with any questions or interest. And give us a follow on social media, Gunpowder Valley Conservancy. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and I'm the social media person, so I'm always posting about upcoming events, workshops, opportunities, and would love to have you follow us there.